Hidden deep in the forests, tucked under fog and centuries of whispered legends, are creatures older than history. Beings who still shape fears, traditions, and even what we eat during the winter chill.
My journey tonight takes me not just through stories, but through something that feels carved from ancient bark and stitched into starlight Romanian folklore. Let's begin with the Strigoi. In the flicker of candlelight, villagers whispered their names, knotted garlic braids, and stuffed pockets with salt. These weren't just night creatures with sharp teeth. Strigoi were the personification of unresolved wrongs, a life unblessed, a burial unfinished.
The Muma Pădurii, the unknown whisper that rustles the oak leaves when the wind stands still. Known as the mother of the forest, her tale is filled with paradox. Sometimes crone, sometimes beguiling siren. She taught villagers to move gently through the woods, mistreat nature, and she'd unravel your senses.
The Moroi, restless souls hovering at the edge of sleep and sanity. Unlike dramatic hauntings, these spirits didn't scream, they silenced. People rubbed garlic over window frames, stashed it under pillows, even stirred it into special dishes. The guarding of the garlic was more than practice, it was communion. Like sage smoke or holy water, garlic tamed that thin moment when the living and dead breathe the same air.
The Capcaun is a beast stitched from fear of invaders. This isn't a ghost, he's disaster given muscle. With the head of a dog and barbaric might, he snatched princesses and riddled kings with fear. Heroes rose not just to slay him, but to restore order to a world unraveling.
Samca slithered where grief left wounds unhealed. Her presence followed troubled births, sudden madness, and long illnesses. She bore no reason, only consequence. And those who saw her spoke of eyes like pits and fingers like branches, grasping and bone-thin.
The Ursitorele, not demons, not saints, but mysterious fates. These three glowing weavers visited cradles at night to set a newborn's path. A loaf of bread, a spoonful of honey. Those were the bribes families offered for kinder futures.
The Zmu, it's more than a monster. It's the greed that takes castles and crushes peasants. He swung fire like a sword. His downfall? Always a human heart braver than anger. He was the tale's firestorm, blazing and selfish.
The Balar, a dragon with heads that kept coming back, each snarling through storms and ash. The more you fought it, the more it came alive. This wasn't just a beast. It was paranoia, plagues, even war.
The Iele shimmer through folklore like moonlight on disturbed water. Dancers clad in light, they left scorched earth under their steps. Enchanted songs, rings of flattened grass, and victims who forgot their names. This was beauty that bruised.
The Pricolici was a being of flesh, fur, and retribution, a soul twisted in life, returning as a wolf, thirsting for punishment. Farmers watched the tree lines, spooked by glowing eyes. It wasn't just a monster, it was guilt-made animal.
Baba Cloanța. No hut was ever just a hut where she lived. Sometimes wicked, sometimes wise, always wrapped in contradiction. Her cackles stirred dread, but also knowledge, the kind you didn't get from books. She knew herbs that healed and curses that lingered.
If one of these legends stirred something in you, a chill down the spine, a flicker of fascination, then carry it forward, whisper it over a shared meal.
Pass it on, not just for the drama of it, but to keep the story soup warm. And if ever you walk through a forest and feel watched, offer a nod. Some mysteries deserve to be greeted, not answered.